The Los Angeles Lakers were already heating up. They had won a couple of games in a row, and I was going to make a video about them, playing better around LeBron and AD. And then on a random Sunday morning, they go out and get Dorian Finney Smith, a guy that NBA teams have had bidding wars over for the last couple of years, trying to add on to contenders. First, there were reports he was going to the Grizzlies, but now the ultra versatile swingman is coming to the Lakers, and he's shooting a career best 43% from three this year, on top of being an elite defender. So we're going to talk today about what he brings to this Lakers team and how he impacts their winning, and why I think this was a fleece by Rob Pelinka. Now, Dorian has had a great year for the Nets so far. 10.4 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1 steal in 30 minutes a night, while shooting 46% from the field and 44% from three. So I lied. I rounded up. 44% from three on 5.4 attempts. A really, really good stat for a guy that is as elite defensively as he is. He's 48% from that right wing on the right wing three. He loves that right wing. That is his spot. He's also pretty good from the corner. We'll talk about that here in a second. But just a glue guy, a guy that makes the winning plays that you'd love to have on your team. 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan, so he can match up with nearly anybody in the league. He played a lot of small ball center minutes for the Nets last year, and he also shoots 43% from the corner, which, with historically good LeBron James teams, they have that guy that can knock it down from the corner. He's elite with his ball pressure defensively, like we said, using that 6'11" wingspan to disrupt things. He's great in drop coverage. Here he is, making my favorite player, LaMelo Ball, look stupid. Give me that Jeremy Sohan. Give me that Mark Williams. Great with the low-key, a really good rim protector. Here he is sliding over in help. Give me that Domantas Sabonis. We're going the other way. Here's the replay of that one. So yeah, he does a lot of things defensively for you, and then he can just strap up. This is an NBA MVP candidate, and give me those. We're going the other way, and then, like we said, Cole Anthony's in jail right here. So he's going to bring so much defensively to the LA Lakers, just disrupting everything on that side of the ball. And that's something really that D'Angelo Russell didn't do. He averaged 12.4 points a game, 4.6 assists, 2.8 rebounds, and 1 steal in 26 minutes. And we're not here to bash on D'Lo, right? He was good in spurts for the Lakers. Other times, Lakers fans were out for his head. 42% shooting from the field this year, 33% from three, like we said. Not a good year, though. And he's not elite defensively either. So there's no doubt that Dorian Finney Smith is a massive upgrade there. D'Lo was a minus 2.2 box plus minus this year, and if you're not familiar with that, it's basically a metric to see how a player impacts the game, right? Below a -2 is a replacement level player. He was -1.6 in defensive box plus minus, which was second worst on the team behind only Dalton Connect. But Dalton Connect is at least an average offensive player, whereas D'Lo is a little bit below average with a -0.7 offensive box plus minus. And then Dalton Connect, he averages 10.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 1 assist in 23 minutes in 31 games. And not to mention, he's a rookie, whereas D'Lo is well into his career. He shoots 47% from the field and 37% from three, all much better than what D'Lo shoots this year. And versus Utah, he can go off like he did in this game, 37 points and 5 boards, hit 9 threes. Potentially the rookie of the year. And then he also had a game against New Orleans where he went for 27 and 7, hit 5 threes. So he's a guy that can go off at any time, whereas D'Lo was just having a rough year this year. Like I said, there's also a difference that Connect is 23 and D'Lo is 28. That's a huge difference right there, right? Connect still has a lot of time to grow and develop, and now with Finney Smith, Hachimura, and if Jared Vanderbilt ever comes back with D'Lo out of the picture, this team gets much, much better defensively. And speaking of Hachimura, he is having a career year from deep. 12.5 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, 1.5 assists in 34 minutes for the 26-year-old, who is finally starting to settle into that role that the Lakers wanted him to have all along. 48% shooting from the field, 45% from three on 4 attempts. Now, it's only 4 attempts, so it's not an elite volume, but still, 45% from three is nothing to sneeze at, right? That is an elite percentage, even in the modern NBA. He's 7th in the NBA in three-point percentage this year, and that is remarkable considering, the shooting woes and stuff that the Lakers and Hachimura himself have gone through over the past couple of years. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, make sure to hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you are not already. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. If that is you, go ahead and fix that down below. Also, check out our NFL channel. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get back to the video. A very underrated piece to this trade was Shake Milton. As we mentioned, it was basically D'Lo for DFS and then Maxwell Lewis for Shake Milton. The Lakers threw in some second-round picks. You see what he averaged this year on 47% shooting from the field, 39% from 3 on just under 3 attempts a game, and per 36 minutes, he averaged 14.6 points, 4.7 assists, and 3.7 rebounds because he only played 18 minutes a night, which I don't know if that's the Nets trying to capture the flag or what that is, but at the very least, he will be a rotation piece in LA. I will be shocked if he's not, and on top of Shake, now they also have another sleeper that's starting to round into form in Max Christie. So they got 2 guards that can come off the bench and be productive to replace D'Lo's minutes. 7.2 points a game, 1.2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal this year for Max Christie, while shooting 44% from the field and 36% from 3. But over his last 14 games, he has been much better, averaging almost 11 points per game, 3.2 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and 1 steal on 46% shooting from the field and 40% from downtown on 4 attempts a night. Finally starting to develop into the player that he should have been all along. He's 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, so he can be a pest defensively and really bother things. And Christie is going to be a good rotation player this year. He's still very, very young. They just signed him to that great value contract, long-term, 4 years, $32 million. If he continues to develop along this path, he's going to be great. He's a perfect fit with LeBron. Same thing with, Connect. Same thing with Dorian Finney Smith. The Lakers are atrocious this year at shooting the 3 ball, and you need spacing around LeBron, who is obviously an elite passer, has been for quite some time, and now he's got on top of Dalton Connect, who's still developing, Rui Hachimura. Now he's got Dorian Finney Smith, and if Christie continues to shoot the ball this well, as does Austin Reeves, then that just helps the Lakers out so much more to go with a 40-year-old LeBron that's averaging 24, 9, and 8 with 1 steal per game. And if that's him slowing down, golly, he might play till he's 80. Shooting 50% from the field this year, by the way, 36% from 3. Last year he shot 41% from 3, but also about 4 hours after this video goes live, LeBron is going to have a birthday. So everybody spam happy birthday LeBron in the comments down below. The man is 40 years old. And then I think the MVP of this team this year has been Anthony Davis. Yes, we just talked about LeBron. Incredible numbers at 40 years old. But AD this year is averaging 26 points per game, 11.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 1.2 steals to go with 2 blocks a game. So he's a force on both ends. 53% shooting from the field, 31% from 3 on 2 attempts. And defensively, like we said, averaging 3.2 stocks per game. Easy mismatch right there. He's an elite inside-out presence, so he can bang inside, pause, and then he can take guys like Victor Wembanyama, who will be the defensive player of the year, out on the perimeter and knock down shots over them. And the best ability is availability, and he's played 30 of 31 games. That's usually the big question mark with AD this year. It hasn't been one. And then Reeves, you see here, about 18 points, 5 assists, 4 boards, 1.2 steals in 34 minutes on 44% shooting from the field, 36% from 3. He's rounded into a very, very nice third option for this Lakers team at just 26 years old. Just had the massive triple-double on Christmas Day, including the game winner against Golden State. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. I think this is a huge win of a trade for the LA Lakers. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit the like button. We're looking for about 300 likes on today's video. If we could do that, it'd be great. Also hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy at any point, and leave me a comment down below. And with all that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.